Mr. President, delegation of Indonesia is complete has exercised a right of reply to respond the statement made by Vanuatu and Solomon Island, echoed by Tuvalu and Saint Vincent, and Grenadines concerning Papua and West Papua. Mr. President, it is one time too many that hoax and false allegations are circulated by individuals that economically motivated by separatist agenda of Papua and their supporters. Time and time again, the same fabricated and false accusations are thrown at us. This country are sadly blindfolded they fail to understand, or more precisely, refuse to understand. The provinces of Papua and West Papua have undergone massive development and progress during the past 3 years. 4,325 kilometer roads were built, 13 new seaports, 7 new airports, 2.8 million Papua have free basic healthcare, 360,000 Papua have free education, with economy growing 9.20%, will make Papua and West Papua provinces the fastest growing region in Indonesia. Mr. President, Papua and West Papua provinces are an integral and sovereign part of Indonesia. They will always remain an integral part of Indonesia. These countries are foolishly deified by individuals. I repeat, by individuals with separatist agenda to exploit the issue of human rights. If human rights are at the heart of the issue, why were these concerns not raised in the appropriate forum, namely the third cycle of the Universal Periodic Review of Indonesia at the United Human Rights Council? If Indonesia has anything to hide on human rights issue in this day and the age of open technology, by now everybody will have if such accusations even exist. Mr. President, Indonesia fails to understand how countries continue to support activities of separatism in other countries. Or is this a way to hide from one's own domestic problems? Are these countries' human rights track record perfectly, obviously, their motivation and this august body is to dismember the territorial integrity of sovereign and independent nations? Such actions are illegal, must not be condoned, and violates the fundamental principle enshrined in the United Nations Charter. We cannot let this happen. We cannot let this continue on. Indonesia categorically rejects all accusations made by these countries and the individual with separatist agenda operating behind them. Mr. President, I would like to conclude by quoting an old proverb in Indonesia that says, menepuk air di dulang, terpercik muka sendiri. Or loosely translated by, if you slap the water in the bucket, then be careful that the water will splash all over in your face. I thank you, Mr. President.